Let's go. Yo, I'm like an addict, do I gotta have it. I ain't even playing, got a really bad habit. If it moves, gotta grab it, fuse like a magnet. Lose, won't have it till I'm doomed in a casket. I ain't playing, got a weird mind. If you work 8 hours, I'ma work 9. If the shit tastes sour, you should taste mine. I'ma stay in power for a long time. Get up, nah, I ain't a quitter. Toss me the ball, I'm a really big hitter. Big picture, I'm a straight killer. Rising the song to the highest bidder. Got juice, got gas, I'ma move fast. New shoes, new tracks, like who's that? I'm new, come back, better than last. Yeah, it's a new me, never gonna look back. I'm never gonna look back. Cause damn, I was built to last. You move slow and I move fast, and that's facts. Only I can make a change. Slowly take a step today. I will never be the same. Cause that's what it takes. I'm never gonna look back. Cause damn, I was built to last. You move slow and I move fast, and that's facts. Only I can make a change. Slowly take a step today. I will never be the same. Cause that's what it takes.
Lately you don't feel like yourself, and you kinda hate it. You suppress all of the thoughts in your head and say it's complicated. You hide your pain, but I can see it etched on your face. I know the feeling, swear you're okay, but you're barely breathing. Don't you walk away. 'Cause I feel you getting lost, I feel you trailing off. Feel it in your words when you say there's nothing wrong. There's something so subliminal about the way that your hands shake whenever you talk. You stare into space like you're lost in your thoughts, surrounded by your paper walls. Tell me what's been going on.
Hey, bro, hey! Hey, what up, D? Hey.
Can you palm a ball yet?
Of course, I was palming the ball like a couple days ago.
All right, man, I'm very proud, very happy to have you, man.
Thank you.
All right, my brother.
Tell me what's been going on.
Hey man, I think I look real nice with the sleeve on.
Come on.
NBA logo. I think we look.
I was so caught up thinking about myself, never took time to listen. Couldn't see that you were going through hell. Now you're cold and distant.
Welcome, Kobe Buffkin, the newest member of the NFL. Welcome to Atlanta.
You say you're fine, but your heart is bleeding. Feed me those signs, but they lost the meaning. I know something isn't right. See the demons in your eyes. I know you're afraid. I feel you getting lost. I feel you trailing off. Feel it in your words when you say there's nothing wrong. There's something so subliminal about the way that your hands shake whenever you talk. You stare into space like you're lost in your thoughts. Surrounded by your paper wall.
Last night, when the Blazers drafted Scoot Henderson,
It's the perfect excuse to move on from the Damian Lillard era. I'm not talking about it as an organization. I'm talking about Dillard saying, I want up out of here. You got the future of the franchise. Henderson is going to be a baller. I've got nothing but faith in this brother. He's got a big-time mid-range game. I think stepping away from the basket. They talked about how he needed to improve upon that. But he's sturdy, strong at 6'2", got an NBA body.
Oh, shit.
Tell me what's been going on. Tell me what's been going on. Won't you tell me now? You never answer when I call. Locked in your room and so withdrawn. Tell me what's been going on. Tell me what's been going on.
What did the Porzingis move do for the Celtics?
I think it makes them the title favorites. That's how I feel about it. I'm looking at every team in the NBA, and I dare somebody to tell me who can the Boston Celtics not beat. I love Marcus Smart, and I'm going to miss him, and that's a tremendous loss for them in terms of their spirit. But statistically speaking, even though he was the defensive player of the year the season before this one, some people look at least statistically, there was some slippage there. I'm looking at Porzingis' third best defended field goal percentage in the NBA behind Giannis and Draymond. I'm thinking about that. I'm thinking about the fact that he's 7'3" and he can step away from the basket and he can shoot a J, if not a 3. I'm thinking about the fact that he had a pretty damn good season this year, played about 65 games. He's had a plethora of injuries. He's never won a playoff series, been to the playoffs twice. We get all of that. But when I think about Horford, who's not getting any younger, 37 years of age, I'm thinking about Robert Williams III. He hasn't played more than 40 games the last couple of years. He's not reliable, can't do over 60 games in his 5-year career. We understand all of that. You need an additional big body. You need an additional big body out there in terms of rim protection. You need somebody that has the ability to step out and hit shots. You're looking at him. You add size. You add size to Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown. You keep Derek White and Brogdon. I'm sorry. I look at the Boston Celtics and I said, I can't blame them for making this deal at all. Brad Stevens was a damn good coach. In 7 years he was in Boston, he's got him for a few conference finals. Obviously, he never got him to over the hump to the NBA finals like Ime Udoka did, but he was a hell of a coach. I think he's been an even better executive. Some of the moves that he's made, I've been incredibly impressed with Brad Stevens. This man knows what he's doing. And I think that when you got the chance to put Porzingis with that crew, I can't say enough about the job he's done. I think on paper, the Boston Celtics have elevated themselves to being the team to beat in the NBA. Mm-hmm.
I believe this deal makes them the favorites in the East. And in particular, because I'm very high still on the Milwaukee Bucks, given the regular season that they had and given the fact that Giannis was hurt in that first-round series. But in particular in that matchup, when you can space the floor the way Porzingis does, and Milwaukee plays that heavy drop coverage with Brook Lopez, and you can't put Brook Lopez on anybody else because they can all shoot and they can all pass and they can all drive, I think the Celtics become the favorites in the East. I still, unless I see otherwise at the beginning of the season or halfway through the season, the Denver Nuggets to me are still the favorites to win the championship next year. But the Boston Celtics, the Milwaukee Bucks, Phoenix Suns, as it stands right now, those to me are the 4 favorites. Porzingis in particular had his best season of his career last year, and what impressed me the most was defense, because early in his career, despite the athletic blocks and all that, he was not known as a great defender. He had his best defensive year last year. The only question mark I have with this trade is what is the cultural effect of losing Marcus Smart, who's been a stalwart and a pillar for that team since he's been drafted.
I totally agree.